Hi guys, in this video I'll be talking about some of the top Spider-Man cosplayers out there. This isn't a super comprehensive list, these are just some amazing cosplayers doing Spider-Man stuff who personally inspired me in my own cosplay endeavors. So they're either people doing amazing builds or doing their awesome Spidey cosplay in a unique way that I find inspiring or creative. I've been on my own Spidey cosplay journey, and be sure to subscribe and check out some of my other videos. I'm working on my web shooter build, so I'll have some new web shooter videos coming out. And I'm also going to be going to Hunan in China to run the world's biggest parkour course in a Spider-Man costume. So be sure to follow along as I'm training up to get ready for that. I'll be doing it this winter. Alright, so let's get into my list of top Spidey cosplayers. This list is not done in any particular order, it's arbitrary, and I like all these different cosplayers for different reasons. So I don't think one of them could even shine in my eyes as better than the other, because they're out there doing their own singular, unique thing, and that's what I respect about them. Okay, the first cosplayer who I want to put on this list is Cosplay Nay, and the reason they stand out to me immediately as being unique is because of all the artistic endeavor that he puts into his photographs. Also, he's out there working on his parkour and his acrobatics and his poses so he can have better economy of motion and just bring that to his cosplay game, which is really cool. So this guy's on the list just because every time he releases a photo set or something, it's just super unique and pops to me, but it also screams of that iconic Spidey look, whether he's doing something from the video game or the comic book, or whether they're climbing something or just doing a pose on a little bit of a risky perch or whatever. But they've gone down into some great urban settings and done some really cool Spidey cosplay. And then when I see the photo shoots come back from this person, they're always like, you know, an image right out of a comic book. So that is an awesome cosplayer right there, Cosplay Nay, and just go check out his stuff. The next person I'm going to put on the list is Gur Ryan, and this person isn't maybe as dedicated to the Spider-Man cosplay. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't say that, but you know, they're not as, don't seem to be as intensely into the character of Spider-Man as maybe some of the other cosplayers on my list, but they do a really good Spidey cosplay, and I've just noticed that like, this person has some mad weight gains in the gym, and even though I'm not a bodybuilder myself, I just really respect what this person is doing and watching their fitness journey, and that's really inspired me. This person is obviously super dedicated to fitness, and that shows in their cosplay. So this person has a dope Spidey cosplay game, and that's why they're making my list. Definitely inspiring to me. So that's Gur Ryan. Go and check him out. Okay, I just celebrated a cosplayer and put them on my top cosplayers list because of their fitness endeavors, and I just feel it's important to point out at this point that I don't think you have to do any kind of fitness regime or have a fitness lifestyle to be an amazing cosplayer or to be an amazing Spidey cosplayer. That's what I love about cosplay. You could do any number of different things to make yourself shine as a unique #1 Spidey cosplayer. And that's what makes cosplay so awesome. The next Spidey cosplayer who I want to put on my list is Kevin Lamb, and he works with Lens Factory HK. I think that's like a collaboration of him and a few other cosplayers. But I had the opportunity to meet him at a convention in Hong Kong a few years back, and he was just doing an amazing costume there. I didn't really know who he was then, but you know, I still got to meet him and take a few photos and stuff. I got to know him a bit later on the internet. He's doing just like amazing builds. So he makes Spider-Man shutter lenses that open and close, and it's just like the most amazing build. I've seen a few other mechanical lenses out there, but his are, I think, the most impressive, and he's like done so many versions of them, so he's really fine-tuned just the aesthetics and the mechanics of that build. Like, super amazing cosplayer, and he does lots of amazing stuff. For instance, just his cosplay builds are so next level, and he's worked with some other cosplayers to do a non-Raimi based Spider-Man pattern, and I know that sounds like, you know, pretty like, oh, I've seen a lot of Spider-Man costumes out there that aren't Raimi based, aren't only the Sam Raimi style ones Raimi based. Actually, a lot of the patterns you see out there, like the superhero suits, like the one behind me, that are just like a Zentai Lycra spandex suit that's been printed on, Those are based off this Raimi style pattern that someone did. I forget the name of that person, it eludes me, but maybe I'll just pop it up on the screen now. And anyway, so like a lot of the superhero suits are based off that pattern and the musculature and the design and just the way it's put together and assembled. But they're working on one that is not that. And also his costumes are like red and blue fabric assembled together rather than printed on, and the texture on the suits that he's making is screen printed on, so it's like a rubber texture. Anyways, just have a look at his Homecoming suit and the texture on that and you'll see what I mean. This is, I think, 5 layers of screen printing and it just looks really good. It has that authentic look. It's probably what they're doing in the actual cinema productions, even though I've seen really good ones that are just either printed on or puff painted on. I think what he's doing is like totally next level, and he's got, you know, light up lenses, and he built mechanical arms for his Infinity War Iron Spider cosplay. So yeah, Kevin Lamb, he's just like, in terms of cosplay builds, I think he's probably the tops, you know. He's like a real life Peter Parker, and then he's making all these crazy gadgets and stuff. The next cosplayer on my list, and the last cosplayer who I'm going to mention, even though I'm not putting anyone like at the top here or anything, like I said, all these people are unique, but the next one is T Stunning Spidey. This guy is amazing. I really like this cosplayer because well, for one, he's an acrobatic cosplayer and he does breakdancing, acrobatics, and some action stuff. The reason I really like this guy and will continue to support him online and, you know, share his work and stuff is because he is always an extremely positive ripple in the cosplay community. He tackles some issues that other people aren't necessarily even discussing, and he's just like a really positive, cool guy, and I really enjoy the messages that he puts out there and seeing his posts. He's just like, you know, a dope person to represent the Spidey ethos. Definitely check that cosplayer out, and he's got a YouTube channel where he does little skits and stuff, breakdancing and movement workshops at cons. So yeah, go check him out. Always has awesome photo shoots and videos and stuff like that. I want to do also some honorable mentions. So there's a few cosplayers who I don't think they're really on the go anymore. Amped Up Cosplay, who just showed me almost everything I know about decorating costumes. I'm going to be modding this costume. I have some videos up on puff painting it, and I'm going to do some more videos on puff painting, just on how I did that, and that was my first time ever puff painting a suit, so I learned a lot, and I'm going to be doing it again. Having learned that knowledge, I'll be, you know, sharing the pitfalls and tips of what I learned, you know, basically what did and didn't work. And I'll be modding the suit, but like I said, everything I know I learned from this person, Amped Up Cosplay. They're kind of like shut down now. They're not doing cosplay anymore, but they've there's been some murmurs out there that this person might do a YouTube channel and show some of their mods, so that would be awesome. But either way, I'm going to be modding this suit, and some of the stuff I've learned from this person I'm going to be incorporating into that suit. And I'm also going to be putting my web shooters on there when I get them finished, and, you know, footwear, my Spidey signal, and whatever gadgets I can just like cram onto that suit, because I want it to be like a real Spidey suit with functional gadgets. And then another honorable mention I want to talk about is John Donaldson. So I don't think John Donaldson does you know, commissions anymore, or at least he does in a very minimal capacity, but he built my face shells, my McFarlane style and my MCU style face shells that have just like amazing vision, and I can't say enough good about these face shells. I won't talk about them now because I have a video on face shells and stuff that you can go and check out. But yeah, John Donaldson, those are some like just amazing cosplayers who've been inspiring me lately. And like I said, it's not a comprehensive list, and I feel bad almost making this video, so I'm sorry if I forgot anyone, because there's like so many amazing Spidey cosplayers out there, and I love them all. And, you know, there's so many people who I've enjoyed meeting and being inspired from on the internet. And I didn't mention any YouTubers, like, you know, there's some cool YouTubers out there doing Spidey stuff like The Amazing. Thanks so much for watching my list of awesome Spidey cosplayers. If you have anyone to add to the list, let me know in the comments bar below who's doing awesome Spidey cosplay stuff out there. And let me know about your own costume builds or Spidey cosplay endeavors. Be sure to subscribe and check out our other nerdy cosplay videos.